Hi there, welcome back to Topped Infamous. It's been more than 4 decades since the Star Wars franchise debuted in 1977. Since then, the galaxy far, far away has expanded to include a prequel trilogy, a sequel trilogy, a handful of spin-off films, 2 live-action TV shows, and much, much more. So, in today's video, let's take a look back at early and former Star Wars cast members to see how their lives have changed over the years.
Harrison Ford as Han Solo. Following the initial phase of his career in bit parts and supporting roles, Ford gained worldwide fame for his starring role as Han Solo in the epic space opera film Star Wars, released in 1977. At that time, he was 35 years old. Since then, he appeared in a lot of box office movies, which earned him many prestigious awards as well as was regarded as an American cultural icon. Now, the actor is 80. He is currently working on set of 2 MCU films, Captain America: New World Order and Thunderbolts. Alec Guinness as Obi-Wan Kenobi. The English actor Alec Guinness had already made a name for himself as a stage actor when he was featured in several of the Ealing comedies. At the age of 62, Alec came to the role as Obi-Wan Kenobi in Star Wars, which he was nominated for Best Supporting Actor at the 50th Academy Awards. In 2000, he died of prostate cancer, aged 86. Anthony Daniels as C-3PO. Anthony was cast as C-3PO in Star Wars when he was 31 years old. Before this role, the only science fiction film he had ever seen in a theater was 2001. A Space Odyssey in 1968. He was so displeased with the film that he walked out after 10 minutes and demanded his money back. Now, he is 76, mainly working as a voice actor. Also, he is an adjunct professor at Carnegie Mellon University's Entertainment Technology Center. Kenny Baker as R2-D2. The English actor, comedian, and musician Kenny Baker was best known for portraying the character R2-D2 in the Star Wars franchise when he was 43. Besides this role, Baker was also recognized for his appearances in The Elephant Man, Time Bandits, Willow, Flash Gordon, Amadeus, and Labyrinth. Kenny Baker died in 2016 shy of his 81st birthday, following an illness. Peter Mayhew as Chewbacca. Chewbacca in the series film Star Wars was the most famous role in Peter Mayhew's acting career. He was then 33 years old. Peter played the character in all of his live-action appearances from the 1977 original to 2015's The Force Awakens before his retirement from the role. In 2019, Mayhew died of a heart attack at his home in Texas, 3 weeks before his 74th birthday. David Prowse as Darth Vader. David came to the role as Darth Vader at the age of 42, but prior to this role, Prowse had established himself as a superhero figure in the United Kingdom as the Green Cross Man in the Green Cross Code Road Safety public information aimed at children and young people. In 2020, Prowse died at a hospital in London, England, aged 85, after a short, unspecified illness. Peter Cushing as Grand Moff Tarkin. Peter Cushing's career spanned 6 decades, and he appeared in over 100 films, as well as numerous television, stage, and radio roles. From the 1950s to the 1970s, he was known for his leading roles in Hammer Productions' horror films, and he rose to international prominence as Grand Moff Tarkin in Star Wars when he was 64. In 1994, Peter died of prostate cancer, aged 81. Don Henderson as Imperial Generals Cassio Tag. The Imperial Generals Cassio Tag in the film was played by Don Henderson, who was then 46 years old. Don was best known for his portrayal of Detective George Bowman between 1976 and 1987 in the popular Granada television police drama series The XYY Man, Strangers, and Bowman. In 1997, Don passed away due to throat cancer, age 65. Richard LeParmentier as Admiral Mahdi. Richard LeParmentier is an American actor who worked primarily and lived in the United Kingdom. At the age of 31, he appeared to be best known for his role as Admiral Mahdi in Star Wars Episode IV: A New Hope, 1977. Besides this, his other well-known role included the acerbic police lieutenant Santino in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, 1988. LeParmentier died suddenly in 2013 while visiting his family in Texas, aged 66. Denis Lawson as rebel pilot Wedge Antilles. Denis Lawson appeared in the original Star Wars trilogy as the rebel pilot Wedge Antilles when he was 30. Besides this role, he is also known for other portrays such as John Jarndyce in the BBC's adaptation of Bleak House, Gordon Orkert in Local Hero, and Kit Curran in the Kit Curran radio show. Now he's 75. His recent appearance is in the film Anything Goes, released earlier this year. Garrick Hagon as Big Star Collider. Garrick Hagon is a British-Canadian actor in film, stage, television, and radio, known for his role as Big Star Collider in Star Wars: A New Hope. At that time, he was 38 years old. Now, at the age of 83, Hagon is still working as an occasional actor due to his weak heath condition. Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia Organa. The late American actress Carrie Fisher played Princess Leia Organa, which was her most famous performance, when she was 21 years old. Besides an actress, Fisher was also a writer who wrote several screenplays, semi-autobiographical novels, including the well-known one called Wishful Drinking. Fisher died of a sudden cardiac arrest in 2016 at age 60, 4 days after experiencing a medical emergency during a transatlantic flight from London to Los Angeles. Phil Brown as Luke's Uncle Owen. After playing several roles on stage in New York City, Phil Brown moved to Hollywood to seek an opportunity for his acting career. One of his known roles here is as Luke's Uncle Owen when he was 61 years old. Phil Brown died in his sleep of pneumonia in 2006 at the age of 89, 2 months shy of his 90th birthday. Shelagh Fraser as Aunt Beru. Shelagh Fraser was an English actress. She is best known for her roles in the television serial A Family at War 1970 to 1971. When she was 57, she appeared as Luke Skywalker's Aunt Beru in Star Wars. In 2000, the actress passed away due to her serious illness, aged 79. Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker. The American actor Mark Hamill portrayed the film's main character Luke Skywalker when he was 26 years old. The film was so successful that it had a huge effect on the film industry as well as helped Mark Richard rise to stardom. He later reprised his role in its sequels and subsequently won 3 Saturn Awards for his performances. Besides a character actor, Mark is also a prolific voice actor who has portrayed characters in numerous animated television series, films, and video games. Now, he is 71 and is mainly working as a writer.
And that's all for our video today. I hope you find it interesting. If you have any questions and recommendations, leave a comment in the section below. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.